What's up, YouTube? It's RS Mario bringing you another Pokemon Showdown battle. Alright, so let's see here. This one was pretty interesting battle. Alright, it's not a bad team here. It's a unique team. Unique teams are never bad teams unless you just don't know how to use them. This team is pretty substantial mistakes. So I go out with Pythagoras, he goes out with Donphan, and usual UU lead. I'm gonna use Magico, he's gonna use Stealth Rock. It bounces it back, so I don't have to put up rocks now. He goes for Rapid Spin, but I don't think he knew Pythagoras was a ghost. I go for the Will-O-Wisp, but it misses, of course. He goes for Earthquake, it does some minor damage. I go for Will-O-Wisp just to make sure he's pretty much useless at this point. Since I knew he was physical, all Don fans are usually physical. He switches out. He goes to Raikou, because Don fan is useless now. I use Pain Split to get some of the health back from the Earthquake. I'm gonna get out of here because I can't really take too many special attacks. So I move out to Crab Salad. He has Assault Vest. He's ready to take those special moves. I'm going for. I think I went for Stone Edge here. Yeah, he goes for the Aura Sphere, and yeah, I do go for Stone Edge, and I miss. So I'm like, okay. And when I really need Stone Edge to hit, it misses. So this time, I'm not going to trust Stone Edge. I went with X-Scissor, and it did a massive amount of damage to Raikou. So he has no defense. This is an all-out offense. So after I hit the X-Scissor, I go for Aqua Jet, which is priority. Take him out before he kills me. Then he brings out his Muck. Alright, so Muck is a pretty good Pokemon. Actually, in earlier iterations of this team, it was actually a pretty big threat. Since I had a Fairy and I had Shaman on this team, basically he could take out a third of my team with Gunk Shot, which was not good. So he comes out with Power Punch, I guess predicting a switch. Or actually no, he actually was predicting me to switch and die from Power Punch, but it doesn't work. He gets another Power Punch, but I switch into Pythagoras, so it does nothing. He does a Gunk Shot, and I take that like a champ. I use Will-O-Wisp, burn him, so he's pretty much useless now because I know he's physical. He does an Ice Punch for some reason. It does no damage, and he's Mummy now, so his ability's gone. I use Shadow, back, and he switches to this thing. So I use Shadow Ball, and it takes it fairly well, I must say. So I know these things are usually physical, so that's why I went ahead and burned it early. He used Dragon Tail, which does nothing, and he has Mummy, and that brings out Arcanine. So I'm like, okay, I know Arcanine can't do much to hit him, but I know he's not that bulky, so I went ahead and went for the Extreme Speed, and it actually does okay damage. Earthquake doesn't do much because he's burned. Another Extreme Speed will finish him off, since he just kind of like lets him die, because he's pretty much useless to him now. So most of his team is burned. So he comes out with he brings out Donphan again, and so I'm like, okay, I'm back and take a stab to Earthquake, so I'm gonna get out of here. I'll switch out to Momo, my Shaman. So he does the Earthquake, it does no damage, like none. So, I don't know what I was thinking. I went for the Leech Seed here. He goes for the Rapid Spin. I have no clue what I was thinking about. I should have just went for the Seed Flare straight up. And this time I actually do that and it misses. Okay, so now he should have switched out here and switched to something else. But he doesn't. He just stays in. Like, I don't know why he just lets Donphan die. I mean, yeah, it is burned, but it's still stab Earthquake, So he lets Donphan die. I'm not gonna take a Bug Buzz from Yanmega, so I'm gonna get out. And I go into Empoleon, and the Bug Buzz takes a chunk. I mean, it does massive damage. Like this has to be like a tinted lens, a Yanmega. Like that Bug Buzz hurt like a lot. So I go for the Scald. He goes for Protect, and he's just hanging around getting his speed boost. That's basically what he's doing there. He goes for a Giga Drain, and it does another chunk of damage. But this is the thing. One Scald kills him. One. He dies from one Scald, and it just ends this man's existence. Insane. So then, you know, he comes out here. I use Stealth Rock again. He uses Brick Break, and it doesn't kill. They just showed you how crippling a burn is. And that's it for this. He quits. So like, comment, subscribe, and keep it real.